I found her on the streets, and she was covered. She was hiding under a car. She was covered in oil, and she had mange. She had worms, and I took her to the vet, and now she's fine. Honestly, what I think would have happened if I would take Tiki to a shelter in the condition she was, like she was really sick. She had really bad mange and really bad worms. She had a urinary tract infection. Honestly, they would have put her down. They would have killed her. So that's why I decided to keep her. There was no other way she could survive. So.
There are different types of shelters. For instance, you may have a non-for-profit organization such as a rescue group or a humane society, and they are limited admission shelters.
A limited admit shelter like us, also known as an adoption guarantee, means that if we allow you to bring your pet here, it will never be euthanized to make space for more animals to come in. So we guarantee the adoption of the animal, but in order to do that, we have to have space.
They do an amazing job at trying to save animals, but Animal Services, Miami-Dade County Animal Services, is the only open admission municipal shelter.
In every county, probably across the country, there has to be a county organization that allows anybody to bring in any dog or cat, or maybe even other animals, if they find them or if they have to surrender their own animals. They take them in no matter what, no questions asked.
In other words, by law, we have to accept every dog and cat that is surrendered to us, because this becomes a public safety issue. Because abandoning that pet and the litter on the street is illegal. Abandonment is cruel. So at that moment, I could place that animal for adoption. I could send that pet for a rescue group if they're interested, or that pet could be humanely euthanized immediately upon intake. So when it comes to the criteria for euthanasia, you're always going to think of the animals that are suffering. So animals that are injured, that are sick, that are ill, they're not comfortable at the shelter, that they may have a disease or a condition that we are unable to treat or to keep comfortably at the shelter, those would be the animals that be humanely euthanized first.
What do you think, Marita? Should we just take Oreo there to the
Humane Society?
Yeah, Humane Society that you're talking about, to register, or do we have to get the letter actually of the owners?
No, if he was abandoned, no, like the owner, obviously he doesn't care, so why would he care enough to give a letter so you guys can adopt his dog? If he doesn't have a microchip, you can get away with that. If he does, then you have to get the permission or whatever.
What if we get the dog and it has a microchip? They take the dog, or we still can keep it up?
No, you still can keep it, but like you're just gonna have to get the letter and the permissions and whatever.
It's got a number.
And many people wonder, what is a microchip? A microchip is a tiny device the size of a grain of rice that is implanted between the shoulder blades under the skin. And once it is implanted there, it is there for life. The microchip is not a GPS. It's just a device, a chip that stays in the pet, and it's just a sequence of numbers. So if the pet ever runs away from home and it goes to a veterinarian's office or comes to a shelter, we can scan so that we can locate that owner and reunite that pet with his rightful owner.
The doctor has said that that Oreo was tested positive for the heartworm.
I don't even know if I'm gonna show this.
Good dog.
Because I don't like crying in public. I don't even like crying.
No, because Oreo.
We're trying to take care
We're
of
gonna
him.
look for, huh?
And things get complicated.
We're gonna go to a
And the
place
thing is
that
that we don't have the money
they
for
want to
that.
come out TV and show they
Even if we want
advertise
to.
advertise their
Spend a
business.
lot of money and time.
And that's what they charge us. Because right now Tuesday they have a
don't
meeting
have
with
it.
these people with the Humain Society.
And then we
right
have
here
to
where
find
we took the shot.
the original
And right now when they were
and they
taking the
hope.
shot, they were filming them.
I don't know. I just say that Ori is a good actor because he never looked like he had any sickness or anything.
He's scared now.
Good morning. Yes, my name is Becerra. I'm taking care right now of a dog that was abandoned and was gonna be put to sleep. And they told me that he has a chip. So they told me to call here. Sorry?
What's the chip number?
03.
Okay, the owner that we have on file is nobody that you mentioned.
No?
No. Is it for a cat or a dog?
For a dog.
It's what?
A dog.
A dog? The only thing that we're coming back with that is for a cat, so I don't know if he has the number written down wrong.
The chip comes from a black cat.
We just found out that Oreo has heartworms, and heartworm is a very fatal disease if left untreated. So we're trying to raise money so that we could pay for the treatment and do what we can.
You know, despite everything, we still want to adopt Oreo. We still want to make him part of our family. So he already is.
My dog is part of the family. I don't see her as just a pet. We love her, we all accept her.
She's always happy and she makes little snide comments when we want her to go lay down, so she's a big part of our family.
My dog is my little friend, my little baby, and my workout buddy.
And we just love to be with each other. We travel every month on an airplane.
When we walk him, we play in the house with him, like different things. He's kind of like another part of the family. He has his personality.
He's my friend, and I like to play with him a lot.
It's just like having a child, but this dog you don't have to send to college.